This is the year of the employee. I would say, like, can we extend that to the decade or, infinity? Because I really believe that that's how it should be, that we really need to be leaning into caring for and absolutely listening to our employees. I actually like to call our employees our colleagues.
One of the things that we also know from this study is that this past year, employees have expected their companies to truly live their purpose like never before. Make sure that that purpose is defined and those values are defined. And they're actually holding the companies that they work for accountable to that. And one of the things that we found in the study is that those employees who are influencers, that do influence their other colleagues the most, those are the ones that are living the company purpose and values most visibly. So it's really important to understand who those influencers are and why, and formalize ways to reach and engage them. They can be really powerful advocates on your behalf. And I think some of the best companies out there right now are harnessing that advocacy to boost corporate reputation internally and externally and drive talent acquisition.
Before you can actually even create advocates within your employee base, you need to ensure that you're an advocate of your discipline. And so I feel very fortunate. I've been at Target for about 15 years, more than 15 years, who's counting. But I feel really fortunate that we have what I consider to be a really unique role at the organization. Communications is valued and we have a seat at the table, but that wasn't something that was just provided to us. It was a seat that was earned over time. And frankly, if I'm being honest, it was earned through moments of crisis that the organization faced. So for those of you in the audience, for those of you who are listening today, as you think about the potential that we have as communicators to really impact the employee experience and create advocates, first and foremost, you need to be an advocate for your discipline.
When we talk about employee influencers, and then we also talk about DE&I influencers, they're the same. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is part of, I think, so much of what we're all thinking about and feeling and concerned about. And so some of the loudest and very important critical voices are speaking up on topics of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
We're working with a lot of clients right now on formalizing employee ambassador programs. So really taking advantage of those advocates that you already have. And there's a way to formalize those programs. There's wonderful platforms out there that you can use to have your employees really share that it's a great place to work, that it's a wonderful culture.